My name is Melissa Ernst, and I am the co-founder and co-owner of Canvas Club Boxing.
My name is Mackenzie Halling, and I'm a senior. I'm graduating in May.
So my name is Sarah Senanayaka. I'm the assistant manager here at Canvas Club. I also am a coach here.
My name is Anita Kempo, and I've been practicing boxing for 2 years.
Jab, jab, cross, hook, uppercut.
This whole idea of a boxing gym kind of grew out of my love for fitness and growing up in the fitness industry, and then it was just like the coolest experience I'd ever had, and so different from any other workout I had done, and really just fell in love with kind of the mental release that came from boxing, because you have to be so concentrated and so focused on you and whoever's holding the pads, that it kind of just took me out of my mind and was kind of a good therapeutic release for me.
I'm going to need y'all to bring the energy and excitement.
Hell yeah.
To make it an awesome class.
And I just found myself like having a blast the entire workout. I was so focused and motivated by the people around me as well as the instructors that I didn't even realize like it was so hard, you know? And the next day my whole body hurt. But it was such a good and satisfying type of like soreness, like when you are done and you know you've worked so hard, and it didn't suck, you know, like it was so fun.
Boxing completely changed my life. I was actually pursuing a career in law when I found boxing, and decided that the opportunity sort of fell into my lap, but I jumped on the opportunity. I knew it was something that I would like to do for the rest of my life. Boxing is one of the things that I actually felt like I could do despite being, in physical pain, or despite maybe not being as fit as the people I knew who had worked out their entire lives or who were fitness professionals.
I think boxing has changed my perspective overall. I've learned that boxing, you need a certain amount of discipline, you need some mental strength, you need physical strength. And so I think I've been able to apply that to my overall. And I think it's definitely built my confidence in myself. And so I can tackle my world with more confidence, for sure. I think boxing is telling people that it's good to discipline, it's good to be passionate about something, it's good to focus your energy into something that you want to get better at.
For about 9 years I've been in that ministry and really have seen some of the struggles that high school girls and even middle school girls go through. And then I kind of went through my own post-college, early adulthood kind of transformation of realizing some issues that I had with body image and lack of confidence, and learned a lot through my own therapy and through boxing. And I just wanted girls to hear that message while they were younger. I don't want them to wait till their late 20s to come to those realizations.
Just like you could balance a board right across your legs.
Well, you could for about
5 seconds. Get your elbows off your knees. Put your back against the walls. Pull your belly button in. Use your core.
And I've gone into classes right after the teenage group is there, and like hearing the girls talk about boxing and like it's not to them like some big empowerment thing. It's just something they do, and they're like really excited about it and passionate about it, and they'll talk about like what they're hoping that they get next week and like techniques and stuff. And it's really cool. Like it's really cool to see that like young girls are getting started doing that at an earlier and earlier age.
A lot of girls walked in looking down at the ground and not making eye contact. But seeing how encouraged they are when they learn a new combo or they feel a little stronger, it just changes their whole demeanor, and they walk taller and they make eye contact. And so I think that's super encouraging to see that it's not just their physical growth, but it's that mental clicks. And
Everybody up. Jab, cross. Oh, wait.
We'll have them sit down and we'll talk about, you know, themes like who's in your corner, like who supports you, how to protect yourself, like ways to really, what's the word, sort of protect your autonomy and protecting who you are as a person and really your integrity and your values and all of that sort of thing and standing up for what you believe in.
I think we have some extra days. We have 1 extra day added on.
Nice job.
Because of snow days.
Same thing back. Lower, slower.
Things are changing, but for the most part, like sport was not really a thing for girls and women, and so it's awesome that we're able to just dedicate 45 minutes to them and tell them, you know, you can do it, whatever it is that you want to do. We're here to support you.
Yeah, I think fight like a girl I did hear as a kid, like, oh, you fight like a girl, you like run like a, you know, just stupid things, you kick like a girl, whatever it was. It doesn't make any sense. It's this stereotype that's built at a super young age that somehow women cannot be physical or active in the same way that men can. Learning how to box and boxing and just being in that environment completely tears down that stereotype, because you're realizing you're doing the exact same workout that the men next to you are doing, and you're kicking butt and they're kicking butt, but you're doing it together, and there's no difference in the way that you're doing the workout whatsoever.
Generally speaking, so I think boxing is technically looked at as like a male sport, and so just getting women interested. I think there's also a component of kind of self-defense too, of knowing like if something were to happen, I know that I can protect myself. But just a more encouraging, a more positive, a more inviting environment of, yeah, come learn how to box. There's nothing wrong with getting sweaty. There's nothing wrong with having muscles. There's nothing wrong with doing something that has traditionally been seen as something that men do.
So fight like a girl, I think of the moms out there who give childbirth. I think of the girls who make it through classes that are predominantly guys, women that are fighting for jobs that predominantly men used to have. Like, there's a lot of fight in women and a lot of strong fight. So I think that phrase is actually a pretty beautiful phrase, and females need to kind of be empowered by it. Yeah.
You're okay.
We haven't started yet. I really enjoy this feedback.